Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shankaran. Today we've got a, very interesting topic for all MSME owners out there. We'll be talking about optimizing the supply chain without compromising the quality on the quality aspect. So if you are just starting or if you are already established entrepreneur, then both the cases this will be very vital and important. So stick around until the end of this video for an exciting announcement of the webinar that we are going to conduct on the same subject. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the challenge that many MSME owners are facing. Basically, optimizing supply chain is a $1 million question. So you all know how crucial it is because the money is spent. The 60% of the turnover is spent through supply chain in terms of a manufacturing organization. So that is you can understand, imagine how much importance that has to be given. So let's jump right into the actionable item that we are going to talk about. So step number one, what we are going to recommend is leverage technology. See, wherever possible, leverage technology. See, there are so many automation tools are available nowadays. So, in terms of ERP, in terms of robotic process automation, in terms of inventory control, there are so many automation systems that are available in the current generation for especially for supply chain itself. So wherever possible, you should be able to automate your processes. Looking at the cost benefit analysis, not to go very high on board, but at the same time invest some on technology so that you are able to get the benefit out of it. So the next item that we are going to talk about is building a strong relationship with suppliers. This is very paramount to the whole supply chain operation because communication is the key, and the relationship improves only with the better communication. So any business you take, communication with the supplier vendors is the most crucial thing. If you are not going to keep them in loop of whatever are your plans and communicate them that whatever are your priorities, they are not going to you know respond to all your expectations without communicating to them. So you will have to keep on interacting with them to avoid any potential disruptions or stockouts in supply chain. So once you collaborate with them, the relationship will help you to have a uh, better communication, in turn, better relation. So both are interrelated. So once you have this piece in place, automatically there are many things that will start rolling, which will result in some overall improvements. Okay, now third thing that we are going to talk about is optimize transportation and logistics. See, transportation cost is almost 5 to 6% of the entire cost of material when you are procuring material. So obviously it is not a small amount, and particularly if it is imports and all, this percentage goes up. So indigenous costing itself is 5 to 6%, and in imports it goes up like depending on the consignment, whether it is sea consignment or air consignment. Within sea also, whether it is containerized cargo or cargo, break bulk cargo. So depending on all of these factors, the cost changes. So obviously, transportation is a major factor that we have to consider. We have to try and bulk all our shipments together so that we don't have too many smaller consignments. So try and bulk it up to engage one full truckload, like indigenous case I'm talking about. If it is imports and all, like you can, try and combine it with a container load. So that's a standard delivery options which are available, and it's most economical. For a container, rates are comparatively much more cheaper, and whatever container space that you want to, fill in with all your materials from the same place, try and club, so that can be done. So it's basically transportation is one side, it is a cost. Second, it is a very crucial piece for getting your delivery on time. I hope you understand this. So, and again, deliveries, timely deliveries are not only about speed. It talks about again, it's you have to get every consignment like that. Not one consignment getting on time and then going back to the old system. It's not going to work that way. 100% on time delivery. That's why they say, na, 100% on time delivery every time. That is what we are aiming at. So definitely transportation is a major factor into the whole thing. Okay, next we're going to talk about again quality control measures. Quality control, obviously, quality is whenever we talk of a manufacturing any process, there is going to be a quality, involved in that. So that is a non-negotiable thing basically. So we'll have to ensure that we have the quality in place at every stage of the supply chain. Maybe during the manufacturing, of course, the vendor will have their own quality control. Once inspection is done, shipment is started, then there is supposed to be a good packing and for packing and forwarding properly done, so that the quality is maintained, or the material, there's no transit damage or anything like that. The proper quality of packing has to be there. So all these things have to be considered. Then during the transit of the material, of course, the packing is good, transit damages are uh, very minimal. Otherwise, you can expect more damages of the packing. Try to cut corners in the packing cost. So obviously there is going to be transit damage. Then you have to go for a transit insurance claim, which is again a tedious process. So uh, we'll have to ensure that quality is maintained at every aspect of every section of the supply chain. That is what you're talking about. So if you do that, there are no other additional costs which will get involved in terms of transit insurance, or I mean, anyway, you have to insure your consignments. I'm saying loss of time and delay, to get that particular material ordered again, and your production will be suffering for want of that particular material. So all those things are avoided. So finally, it is continuous improvement. Whatever uh, the improvements that we get, whatever like automation, transportation, and so many other things that we have talked about. All these aspects, whatever improvement we get, has to be sustained. It has to be a sustainable improvement. It's not that one time you do it and then next time, next consignment or next order, you go back to the old way of doing things. Then that is not going to help. So unless you do, we have to always strive for a continuous improvement to get a, visible results in the process. So keep getting feedback from all the stakeholders, and you know work on those lapses, and try and be very consistent on every consignment, so that you can continuously improve over a time, over a period of time, and obviously the results can be seen. So ultimately, it has to be sustained. Whatever improvements that we have done is supposed to last for a longer period. So that's it. And like I promised you, if you're hungry for more information on this optimizing of supply chain into MSME units without compromising quality. Join us for an upcoming webinar. Uh, I will be giving a link below in the description. Please do register. It's an opportunity for all MSME business owners. You won't want to miss that. And again, thanks for tuning in. And if you found some useful tips on this, uh, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and as well as share with the fellow colleagues. And I'll see you at the webinar. Until then, Shankaran signing off. Thank you.